Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to our channel Grade 5 GIIS Official 2020. How are you friends? Alhamdulillah. Okay friends, still with my channel and our science. Did you remember about the last video? Alright, about pollination. Did you know how are flowers pollinate? Good. The way that flowers pollinate by insect and the wind. Okay, that is about flower. But how about seed? How can the seed in the fruit be transported to a new spot? Okay friends, in this video we are going to learn about how seed movement, or we can call it dispersal. Okay, for the seed to grow into healthy new plant, they must be dispersed or spread away from each other and their parents' plant. This is important as it means there will be less competition for the sunlight, water and nutrients in the soil that they need to grow big and strong. But how can the seed in the fruit be transported to a new spot? Well, there are a few ways. Actually, 1. Animals. Lots of plants use their animal bodies to help them spread their seed. When animals or birds guzzle up the plant's yummy fruit, the seeds pass through their bodies undigested and pop out in their hood. Some fruits have little holes on their skin that attach the fur of facing animals, allowing them to be carried away from the parent's plant. Yeah, blackberry, cherry, tomato, acorn, rambutan, grapes, and tamarind, raspberry, sunflowers, apple are a few examples of plants whose seeds are dispersed by animals and birds. Okay, the second, wind. Other plants have specially adapted seeds that are dispersed by the wind. Yeah. One such plant is the dandelion, which has feathery parachute attached to its seed, so they can drift through the air. Yeah. The seed of the orchid plant, dandelions, swamp plant, cottonwood, hornbeam, cattail, and willow herb are all examples of plants whose seeds are dispersed by the wind. Yeah, okay. Now, third, water. Many plants that grow in or near water produce like seeds that fall on the water, float, and get carried away. Yeah, coconut, palm, mangrove, water lily, water mint are a few examples of plants whose seeds are dispersed by the water. Yeah, for exploding pods, there are some plants that are able to spread their seeds all by themselves. They have exploding pods that burst open when ripe, flinging the seed into the air. Cool? Huh? Good. Okra, lupins, gorse, and broom are a few examples of plants whose seeds are dispersed by explosion. Pie and beans plants are also pods, and the seed bursts out when they rip and pod has dried. For more video, I have a song about this material. Let's take a look at this video.
They're moving all around. Seeds, seeds. They're cruising all through town. Seeds, seeds, seeds. They're moving all around. Seeds, seeds. They gotta get away from their plants and trees.
When an acorn from an oak tree drops right down to the ground, it It really wants to travel but can never move around. Seeds can't ride on scooters and they sure can't pedal bikes. It's stuck right near its oak tree. It can't walk or run or hike. But a jumpy hoppy squirrel picks it up and grins a grin. I'm gonna store this acorn before the winter snows me in. He takes it far away to a secret hiding place, then forgets about that acorn. Acorn's gone without a trace. Amazing things can happen. How can this ever be? That secret hidden acorn grows a new oak tree.
They're moving all around. Seeds, seeds, they're cruising all through town. Seeds, 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 they're moving all around. Seeds, seeds, they gotta get away by air, land, or sea.
A coconut fell so quickly from a palm tree by the sea. Hit a big crab in the claw. That crab it screamed, "Why me?" The crab it lost his temper, and so did that crab's daughter. They pushed and pushed that coconut, splish splash into the water. That coconut spent time traveling just like a big blue boat, rolling in the rough sea water. Coconuts can float. It floated days and nights. It floated many weeks. That coconut was super strong, never springing any leaks. It landed far away on a sunny sandy beach. It landed far away in a place that crabs can't reach. The nut was so happy as can be. Sprouted in the shining sun and grew into a tree.
They're moving all around. Seeds, seeds, they're cruising all through town. Seeds, 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 they're moving all around. Seeds, seeds, they gotta get away from their plants and trees.
The seeds you find on maple trees can make amazing flights. See them flying through the air when the wind is blowing right. They're like little helicopters, twirly birdie spinny spin. Spinning, 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 maple seeds just make me grin. Maple seeds can cause a stir when they're soaring through the air. When they're flying high like birds do right past hats and people's hair. Those flying seeds can come down in places where they'll stay, to grow a brand new maple tree in places far away.
They're moving all around. Seeds, seeds, they're cruising all through town. Seeds, 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 they're moving all around. Seeds, seeds, they gotta get away by air, land, or sea.
After walking through the forest with a friend or three or two, you might find something grabbing to your socks or to your shoe. You might discover something on your pants or on your shirt, or maybe in your hair. Sometimes those things can hurt. These seeds that hitch their rides, these seeds they're known as burrs, attach themselves to clothing or animals with furs. Yes, hitching rides is special, it's what these seeds can do. Hitching on my left sock and on your right sock too. And when we pull those burrs off, our pants are off a skirt. We may throw them far away or drop them in some dirt. There the burrs can sprout, far from their mother plant. We help those burr seeds travel by themselves, burrs really can. There's so many different plants and trees on Earth, and lots of different ways seeds can be dispersed. Do some research to discover more ways seeds can travel away from their plant or tree.
They gotta get away from their plants and trees. They're moving all around. Seeds, seeds, they're cruising all through town. Seeds, 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 they're moving all around. Seeds, seeds, they gotta get away by air, land, or sea.
Okay friends, that's all about seed dispersal. Start from flowers, fruit, seed, germination, and new plant. Yeah, the plant will continue to grow until it is mature and ready to reproduce again. And what next? Yeah, you guessed it. The new plant produces beautiful flowers and the cycle starts all over again. Now that's why we say flowers power. Yeah. Okay friends, this is about seed dispersal. Thank you for watching my video and see you next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.